have studied about endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum in class number 6. Now in class number 7, 9th class, first lesson, we are going to learn about Golgi body or Golgi complex. Golgi body or Golgi complex. So in this Golgi body or Golgi complex, here although Camillo Golgi had observed, Camillo Golgi has observed that this organelle, this is actually organelle. He observed this in the year 1898. This in the year 1898 and using a compound microscope. So he observed Golgi complex by using a compound microscope. And here the structure could be observed only under the electron microscope. So actually to see the shape of the Golgi complex, this Camillo Golgi used compound microscope, but to observe the total structure, fine structure under electronic microscope. It is possible only under electronic microscope. So after observing this particular structure under electron microscope, these organelles are made up of several membranes. So that organelle is made up of several membranes. So these several membranes are created or structured as sac-like structures. These are situated as sac-like structure. Sac means a bag. Sac-like structure. So these sac-like structures which are made up of fluid-filled vessels. So that sacs are filled with fluid-filled vessels. So sac means bag. Bags are filled with what? Fluid. Fluid means nothing but a liquid form. So in that proteins and other substances are produced. So what are produced here? Proteins and other substances are produced in this fluid vessels. And here these are going to be produced by ribosomes, which is the Golgi body. So these protein substances are reached in the ribosomes. Ribosomes in this Golgi body. So after reaching into these vesicles, what happens? There will be substances are altered slightly. Altered means moving slightly from by this fluid. When it is going to fill, it will become bulgy. So that path varies from extensions, and that cell membranes are substances are secreted from cell. So these cell membranes, whatever the ribosomes are going to reach, they are going to make cells. So that cells are going to form after reaching cell membrane. So these are going to reach as cell membranes. So these cell membranes are the substances secreted from the cells. These are formed from these cells only. So after forming the cells, what happens? Sometimes they are going to generate or repair the membrane. So these are going to generate or repair the membrane. Repair the membrane. So here the membrane or Golgi, the number of Golgi bodies so to generate the cell membranes will generate or repair the cell membranes or membranes present in this Golgi complex. So the membranes of Golgi or complex varies from one cell to another cell. So Golgi cells and secrete hormones and enzymes. So some cells will vary, no? So the size also going to be vary. The larger cells or bigger cells are going to secrete hormones. So these are going to secrete hormones in the enzymes, hormones and enzymes. So next is about the lysosomes. So lysosomes, one of the fact is that troubled the scientists after a long time was that certain enzymes present in the cell have the ability, certain cells have the ability of to destroy almost all the structures like the cells. So these are going to destroy the cells, structure, and but don't damage it. So they are going to damage the cells, but the structure is not going to be damaged by it. Structure is they don't damage. So here these lysosomes are going to, what they are going to do, they are going to have ability to destroy some cells, but they are unable to destroy the structure of the cell. So here the lysosomes there was a puzzle for the scientists because of this variation in the cells. There is a puzzle for the scientists. To discover about it. So after the time in the lysosomes, what the scientists was discovered that there was tiny particles visible in the cytoplasm. What are visible? Tiny particles are visible in the cytoplasm. So here after visible, it was found that they are containing destructive enzymes. So that tiny particles are visible in the cytoplasm. What they have? They have destructive enzymes. Destructive enzymes means they are having capacity of destroying the cells. So here and transported to the lysosomes. After destructing the enzymes, what they are going to do? They are going to transport it to lysosomes. So after entering into the or transporting to the lysosomes, what is going to happen? The lysosomes get the digested times. They are getting them to digested at times. The lysosomes burst the enzymes. These lysosomes are going to burst the enzymes and are released during the cells, released to the digest the cells, released to digest the cell. So after digesting, what happens? Hence lysosomes are also known as pseudocial bags of the cells. So these lysosomes are also known as